Okay, so I'm going to rig a basic anchor system here. So there's a couple of checks I need to do first. I need to check that there's an ID tag on the end to make sure that we can identify the rope, match it to its inspection records. I'm also going to do a visual and a tactile inspection of the rope before we go any further. So I'm going to run my finger through the rope, so I'm looking for any signs of damage. I'm also feeling for any strange flat spots or anything on the inside that you might not be able to see. So I'm going to run through the full length of the rope. No signs of any damage just yet. So I'll just keep going, and the other thing this is going to do, it's going to find me the middle of the rope. So when you get to the middle, it's not essential that you mark the middle, but it's quite handy to know where it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie an overhand knot here. So dead easy, probably the easiest knot you can tie. Coming round and just putting the loop up through here. So I've tied an overhand knot for a couple of reasons. It's not going to use up much rope, and it's also different to every other knot you're going to tie, so you're going to know which one's the middle. So for a basic anchor system, we need 2 anchor knots either side the middle. So that could be figure of 8s or it could be figure of 9s. I'm going to tie figure of 8s. So I'll form a bight and I'm going to tie my 8, and I don't want to have too long a loop really. I'm going to dress it, and I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side of the middle. So another bight about the same size, wrap it round, dress it, and it's the 2 anchor knots that I'm going to connect to my anchor points. So I've got one bit of structure here, so that's going to be sufficient, and I'm going to put a couple of anchor slings round. Good idea to put them one at a time. And I'm going to clip one carabiner in to that sling facing one direction, and I'm going to clip the other anchor sling with a carabiner pointing the opposite direction. I'm then going to spin them round, so that way if there is any contact with anything from one side, it's just going to open up one gate rather than the 2. So I'll clip my anchor knots into there. So best thing to do is try and equalise your anchor points. So I'm going to clip both figure of 8s into one carabiner and screw it up, and I'm going to clip both figure of 8s into the other carabiner and screw it up, and that's me almost done. The only other thing I need to do, get myself to the end of the rope, and I'm going to tie a stopper knot at least 30 centimetres from the end of each rope. So I'm going to go round, through once, through twice, so I get one stopper knot, and I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side to give me a second stopper knot. And that is a basic anchor system. I've tied it with figure of 8s, but we could have easily tied it with figure of 9s and it would do the same job.